Welcome to Soulscapes. I'm Sidrah. I'm a Soulscape artist since 30 years. I've been an artist for 30 years. It's recently I realized that I'm a Soulscape artist. So what do I mean by Soulscapes? Why do I paint Soulscapes? I paint I don't have a particular niche. I can paint anything. I paint landscapes, seascapes, abstract, fantasy, spiritual. I can paint anything. And I've been painting for a long time. So every painting of mine, I would paint an emotion. I would paint something, and I've said that in my interviews earlier as well, that I paint every painting of mine is based on a particular phase of my life, a particular emotion, or um, particular maybe whatever the emotion is that I'm going through at that moment, and I need a particular subject, and something calls to me, and I paint that. And every painting has an emotion that I talk about in that painting. The name of the painting can be something different, but when I have a habit of writing down whatever that I am going through during the process of painting a particular painting, and it is revolves around a particular emotion, and that one emotion begins with something, with that phase, and during the process of painting I have analyzed, I have assessed, I have um, deciphered the internal codes of that emotion, and I reach to an understanding or an acceptance of that emotion, either made peace with it or let go of it. And that's when my painting is over, and that's when I sign it off, and I'm done with that painting, because I have gone through that entire process within me, with that painting, with that emotion, every brushstroke, with every shade that I mix, with every layer that I paint. With each layer, I go within a layer, I go within myself, within the layer by layer, to uncover that particular emotion. Within us, we have a multitude, there's a universe of emotions within us. So, one painting, by painting, let's say I paint something, one particular painting, doesn't mean I am an enlightened being today. No, it has taken me hundreds of paintings, and I am nowhere close to being enlightened. But that is the journey of life, that is the journey of the soul, um, to go through, to uncover, go within, go through the layers, to uncover this beauty that life has to offer, I would say. Yes, there are by emotions, I do not say all emotions have to be colorful and joyful and fun. There is a lot of emotions on the other end of the spectrum also. I don't want to label them as bad emotions and depression. These are meaningless. It's just balance. So if there is something here, there is something there, and within us, within all of us, we do not realize it, but it, at any particular moment, at any particular given time, if we are facing a certain emotion, let's say, that is filled with joy, or a good, a positive, I give it a color, a positive, let's say white color. On the other end of the spectrum, there is a negative, there is a different color also. It could be dark blue, it could be a dark shade of green, it could be black, it could be, it exists at that given moment in that space and time. It's up to us, what is it that, which shade of the color are we looking at, and which shade, even if we look at both of them, which shade do I want to embody. So that is the choice that we are given, that is our free will, but it exists in any given moment. At the same time, it exists. I don't know if anyone who's listening is, if it's making any sense to anybody. uh, i can um, I can correlate it to somebody. Let's say if somebody is going through a very heavy emotion at the moment, or someone who's listening, probably you've carried um, heavy burdens for a long, long time, and you've put up with a lot in your life, and You have done the best that you could. You have stood up through each and every adversity that has been that you have faced. You have navigated each and every curveball that came in your path, and at the moment you just want to scream. You have no idea why you want to scream. Give it give it a color. Let's say, with this, what I described is a very heavy. If you hold it in your hand, it's heavy, it's really heavy. But give it a color, make it weightless, give it a color. Think of it as a fireball, and it's going round and round. Give it a color. This particular color at the same time has another weight, which could be heavy, equal in weight as this one, exact same weight, and the exact same volume. It's a mirror of this, just that this has a different color. And now give this also a color. Would you say, let's say, for example, what I described, this is black. For me, this is black color. And I've described, okay, there is another, imagine another color, a weight, or, in a mirror of this. What color is this? I wouldn't call it black. I mean, black and black. I would give it a different color. I would say, okay, no, this is, I, I, because I have, this has nothing. I'm not feeling anything from this weight. I'm busy feeling this. I'm busy experiencing this. I'm busy in this moment. I'm consumed by this. So I don't know what this is about. Therefore, I do not want to give it black. I can do anything. I'm free. I want to call it. I want to give it yellow. Now imagine this yellow is also there in your spectrum for you to take, and maybe you can just look at it like from the corner of your eye, in your peripheral vision, and then think like all the possibilities that can exist in this yellow. Would you also want to experience or embody or look at this with curiosity, with innocence, with curiosity, and say, okay, let me just find out what this is? And as you start doing that, you will move away from this black, this black energetic ball, towards the yellow one, and maybe start seeing, experiencing, feeling, visualizing um, something that is the language of your soul. Give it a try, think about it. It may not have made sense to anyone who's listening to this. You might say that, "Oh, what is this crazy woman saying?" But no, this is how artists think. This is how we navigate through our canvas. This is how we navigate through color. This is how we analyze things. We have a tremendous, we have a world of data in our brain. You have no idea the amount, the kind of voices, how loud they are. They, it's, Vincent Van Gogh wasn't crazy for no reason. He had the voices. These voices, they consume us. But we have the ability to give color, to embody the color, to play around with the color, to not let, at the same time, not let any color destroy us or consume us to a point that we lose the existence is lost and the soul is lost. That's what artists do, and we bring that in our canvas to help whoever's looking at the painting or the canvas to navigate with maybe one particular emotion that that painting or the canvas is going to bring out, and that is what the victory is for you, not for the artist. Mostly, whatever we create, we love our paintings. But for someone who's looking, let's say, and it touches you, it touches one emotion within you, and it just stirs something that you did not know exists within you. It's a win-win. It's a win for the painting, it's a win for you. We are just the messengers. That's it. That's how I think of artists. That's what I think we are. We are just messengers. Um, I hope this message has made sense to anyone who's listening to it. I hope it helps. If it does not help, um, maybe it it awakened your curiosity to analyze what I said in this message. Either ways, the idea is for you to take a win out of it, and I hope I managed to convey that message. If you like this content, subscribe to my channel, stay tuned with me, where I speak about emotions and art. To me, the only way to express emotions is through art. That's my language. um, Not necessarily my art. It can be art from the past. It can be art by the other artists. I've met many artists in my life. Amazing art. There's amazing art in the world. So yeah, that's the way I express my emotions, and I hope to convey some good messages to anyone who's listening to this. So stay tuned with me, and we can continue this journey of art, emotions, just life, I would say. Thank you for staying tuned with me.